Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the final part of the Nigerian Independence Day series. Today, I'll be showing you how I made the high neck flare hand dress with a close slit. It's very easy to make. First, grab your pattern paper. I started by marking the center. This will serve as both the center back and center front. For the center back, I marked out the area for my zipper allowance and then the slit. I marked the full length of dress all the way down to sweep the floor. Next, I created my neckline. After shaping the neckline, I measured my shoulder length. Then I marked my shoulder slant. I proceeded to mark my armhole depth and then my bust measurement. All this is just to create the curve, the armhole curve. I marked my back waist length. Then I marked the quarter of my waist circumference. If you have watched my previous video, this method of creating that will look familiar. Then I marked my hip length and then also marked my hip quarter of my hip circumference and then connected the point from the waist down to my hip. To get the straight look, I also marked the quarter of my hip circumference to the length down on the length of my dress, then mark that straight to the hip. Then I marked my zipper allowance, leaving the remaining space for my slit. Now for the sleeve, I have already explained how to cut sleeve cap in another video. I think I'm gonna try and put it on the screen. Essentially, you measure your armhole depth, the front and the back, then divide by 3, and that is your sleeve cap. So please watch closely how I drafted my sleeve. After that, after creating my sleeve, I created the circle part of the flare. So also watch closely. For fabric, I use this beautiful Ankara fabric, which I got from a warehouse to save a little money. You can see my mom right down there. I cut out my pattern. I also cut out the lining. I used the black lining. I started with the neckline and then the dots. I stitched the back, so everything really went fast from here because the next day was the occasion, so I had to finish on time. So I also did the same thing for the back. So I stitched the back facing and also the dots. For the zipper, I had to change my zipper foot so I can sew the zipper to give that invisible look. Then I had to close the center back all the way down to the slit. See the way I stitched, I pinned and stitched the slit so it looks closed. After stitching the center back, I joined the two pieces together, the front and the back. I stitched the shoulders and then the side seam all the way down to the length of the dress. Now for the sleeve, I attached the flare facing. So after this, for my sleeve, I attached the flare to the sleeve. So yeah, watch. I had to notch the center to position it perfectly. Next, I attach the sleeve to the dress, then stitch. Then I locked every part including the bottom of the dress so I can hem it once without double folding it. So yeah, that's the complete look. So thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for more beautiful dresses tutorial. Bye.